Hey you scallywags! Today we're having a look at figures from Acid Rain, the Republic of Yamato, Red Crow. From the left we have the Hazmat Ronin, Ashigaru and Paratrooper. And if you want to get your own, then you should go and visit KOWKIS Toy. Now I usually get my Acid Rain figures from Peer Club, but as soon as I add on the shipping, it ends up being a lot more than I had intended to spend. KOWKIS offers free shipping and the total often ends up being cheaper than it is on Peer Club. Add to that my discount code ScallywagsTV-KOWKIS and you get an additional 6% off, making the total a lot better than what you'd pay on Peer Club. Again, that's KOWKISToy.com, link in the description.
Shut up and sit down.
We kick things off with Ashigaru, and this is everything you'll find in the box. Speaking of the box, we have some lovely artwork on the front here with two Ashigaru. Nice sort of Neo-Tokyo background there. Figure looking awesome. Usual stuff you'll find from a Toys Alliance box. Part of me wishes that they didn't do such nice boxes for their figures, then I wouldn't have such a huge collection of empty boxes. This one has a red crate inside. Onto the figure. Unhelmeted head here, a new head. The eyes looking kind of to the right a bit. Looking good though. On the back here, there's a little hole there. You plug something in. New neck. And brand new armor here. Not seen before, as far as I'm aware. All this new to the Red Crow. Down here. Put some stuff in there, of course. This nice red arm. Reform fitting. The Yamato buck. This thing, I think, should be centered because it kind of leans a bit. The Yamato legs, you get with all Yamato figures. Take this off. Let's check out the buck. See if there's the same underneath. Let's remove that. And yeah, it is your standard Yamato buck. Surprisingly weathered. That's nice. Yep, all the same here. So let's get this back on. Get it on the top half of the torso. Find it easier to close things up. Make sure everything is in place. Close it up. And then just pop it back on here. The lower torso. The arm back in. And let's check out some accessories. Mask to cover the lower part of Ashigaru's face. So you put this underneath. And just align it. Make sure this bit here goes lines with that hole. So it's nice and tight. There you go. There's a hole. This little thing goes on the back. Don't know what it does or what it's supposed to do, but it plugs in there. Put the head on, and yeah, there's the look. Obviously you don't have to put it on there, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And here's one of those self-cleaning vacuums that also doubles as his helmet. I imagine after he's slain his enemies, he takes his helmet off and this just cleans up all the mess he's made. So the way I put it on is to get it from the back and I just kind of push it down. This way you have some sort of resistance. so it doesn't fall off. And also, it's the best way to try to align it on the back. It doesn't exactly align. Close enough though. And this thing, you can pop in there, stick it in all the way. Be careful, it's very small. Could lose it. And voila! Look at that. Gorgeous fella. Next up, we have his grenades. There are 5 of them. This thing here is a bit fragile, so be careful of that. I'm going to put this one top here first. Just push that all the way in. It's nice and tight fitting. That's what she said. And these ones, I'll put this in the middle here first, so it's easier to do the others. This one. That. And there. All done. Look at that. Here's his pistolera with drill barrel for a bang bang shooty shooty. Fits nicely in hand there, even though it doesn't have a trigger finger hand. It fits well. And it can be stored here. There. Another gun. This one's very nice. It's got 3 different colours, which is not common for your acid rain guns. Drill barrels again. This fits on great. These guns are very good for shouldering. So hold there. You can get them looking very natural. Shouldering the gun, looking down the sights. Really great looking figure. Just love this look. Next up is Paratrooper, who has a lovely wealth of extras. His box, of course, comes with the obligatory awesome artwork again. A second guy here with a parachute. I guess supposed to be a parachute in that backpack thing. But you'll see in a bit. You can put other things in it if you like. He also comes with a red crate. Something different is this little hole here for the backpack. Let's see this figure. The same head with slightly different weathering. This bit here is to store a weapon. Different arms. And the armor. Very nice. New thigh armor here. The same Yamato legs at the bottom. This backpack thing. So here's his little tail thing. Head tail, whatever it is. Goes there. They've all got different ones. Here's his helmet. See-through glass bit. I'm pretty sure you can take that off. I haven't taken off as yet though, just in case. And this you just pop over his head. I wonder how much visibility he actually has looking through this. And this thing you can pop in the back again. Like that. Does look good. I believe this is the same pistol, which they've all got. And he's got this holster bit as well. So this one you can actually put in different places. So here on the left side, if you like. Or just put it back on this right side here if you like. And here's his submachine gun perhaps. There's a special gun. This one, as expected, fits very nicely in hand. Has a play feature, so you can store this here, which you get in the right place, so that it kind of locks in with this little bit at the top. And for this bit, the best way I found to put it in is kind of angle it there and then kind of twist it in. And then just kind of, you know, flatten it out, push it in there. So it's nice and snug. Here's his backpack. Huge. This can be removed and there's space in there. So this gun is really nice. Can put it in there if you want. But you won't be able to put it on his back. This bit at top, once you pop that on, will allow him to store it on his back. And this just clips on the back very, very nicely. You can hold this, you can dual wield with his other gun if you like as well. Or you can hold it and shoulder it like that. Again, love the way that it looks in these guys. Shorter stock means they can shoulder it really well. And his smaller backpack thing which goes on his crotch. This also you can put stuff in if you like. So there are two little tab bits here. This moves, by the way. Just align it to that crotch flap. And there. And it can move out of the way as well when he's moving his legs. But we'll go into articulation in just a bit. And lastly, we're taking a look at Hamxat Ronin, who has similarities to the Paratrooper, but different accessories. Take a look at the box. And he's riding solo on his box art. Usual stuff. And there. It comes with more than that. Again with the red. Let's take a closer look. Same head again. The shoulder armors here are the same as Paratrooper. These things here, piping and that's what makes him different and is the special thing about him, I suppose. Same legs here as Paratrooper. We'll see how these work. So this thing is backpack thing. Goes on his back. Just pop it in that hole, make sure it's flush. That. Pushing all the way. And make sure this pipe thing goes in that hole. The first hole, this is the most important thing to get in, and then the rest will follow. The tight fit, and this goes in there. And just plug that at the bottom. And there you go. Very nice look. Holster here, like the Paratrooper. And pistol, same thing. In the promo images, you could put it in here, but the holes are too big. So I'll just stick to here instead. And here's his little, you know, little tail thing. This one, though, if you put it there, is going to hinder movement a bit. This helmet I really like. Very nice helmet. We pop this on here, and that looks great. You can of course pop this little thing on, and there's this visor. So this you just have to click in there, clip on there, all the way. It doesn't fall out, and I love that look. It's barely being able to see his eyes. Something about it looks so good. And this is just the same rifle as the Paratrooper. So we can hold it well, as we've seen. Just love these guns. Some of the Acid Rain rifles seem a bit oversized. These are perfect. I love how these are designed. They just look so good when they're shouldering and looking down the sights. Anyway, let's get on to some other stuff. Here are the Red Crow, all suited and booted, ready for war. Let's remove all their rifles and do some articulation. So the head moves at the top of the neck, goes up, down like that. There's neck movement, move left and right and all of that. The neck sometimes gets caught. You have to move it there. Same for Paratrooper. And of course, Hazmat Ronin. Arm goes all the way around. Shoulder roll here, like a butterfly. Up there, which is really good. Look how that's done. Same for him. Better on these guys. Yep. Ronin, the same as Paratrooper. Twist, bicep. Single bend above 90. Twist there. And for the hand, down and up. On both sides. You're not going to get much of movement from the upper torso, but there is a lot more movement here than I'd initially thought. Same with the Paratrooper. And Ronin, you've got to push the crotch piece down so you can get that movement. There you go. Jean-Claude is actually pretty good. What it works is it pushes that crotch belt bit up, so you can get movement higher than normal. Back there. Same with these guys. He's got this flappy bit, so when you move the leg, that moves up along with it and back. Jean-Claude. Jean-Claude. So this bit does move up there, so it does help with articulation. Twist at thigh. Twist there. Double bend at knee. Ashigaru gets about there. It'll be the same or similar for Paratrooper and of course Ronin. Twist. Up. Down that much. Pivot. So everything you need. These guys, just like the Yamato, are great to pose around. They all look awesome. Great accessories, just lovely aesthetic. Alright, let's do some comparisons. The Red Crow are your modern size 1/18 scale action figures. So they stand at about 4 inches tall. So will look great against the rest of the Republic of Yamato behind them. So let's get something different. Some Marvel Legends here. Ms. Marvel, Warbird, whatever. Like, you know, I don't know, 1 to upscale. Just under 6 inches or something. Yeah, just to give you an idea of how small these guys are. I love how these helmets stay on, especially with Ashigaru here. With these Bucks figures, this is very loose, and the way that they were designed, well, it's not falling off there, but the other ones as well, the way they're designed is like they could just pop off and fall off when you're playing with them. I really like these guys a lot, and they'll probably end up being my favourite Acid Rain figures of the year. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you want to get your own, then check out my link to KOWKIS and use my code. If you like this video, click the thumbs up for more content, subscribe, and I'll scale you later.